But this time we're just going to do a mat for each person. You're going to get a ball of clay. Yep, clay is messy. We probably learned that last year, making our pinch pots, or in first grade. So I roll the clay a little bit to make a nice ball. Now, I'm going to pinch some of this clay off because that clay is going to become my handle. Now, I'm going to roll this. We're going to do a pinch pot. You probably remember we take our thumb and push. So I'm going to squeeze, and as I slowly turn and squeeze a little bit at a time, and slowly my pot is opening up. Now, the bottom is not very stable, so I turn and press it to make a flat bottom. See that? That'll make it nice and stable. Now, I can keep turning and squeezing it a little bit more because I want that really nice, big, open shape. Now, you can see it's a little bit cracked. Not very much, but you just come through and just with your finger or your thumb, you can smooth it a little bit. All right, now to make my handle, this might be a little too much. I might have squeezed off a little bit too much of it, but you'll have to kind of see. So this, we're going to make a coil. So I'm rolling my clay. I can feel it kind of, if I feel it starting to flatten out, then I just press down a little bit and roll a little more. That is a good handle if I want to make it like a basket. So you have the choice. I can attach that like a basket, or it looks too big if I want to make it like a cup on the side. So I'm going to pinch off a little bit. Yeah, and if you have a different idea of how you want to attach it, that's okay too. So I could attach it kind of like a heart. I could, if you want to, you could roll your coil and attach it right on the top edge, a coil like that. So you have a couple different ways you could attach it. Now, for the attaching part, okay? I'm going to pinch off just a little bit more for my handle because I'm going to make it like a cup. You could also make your handle a little bit fancier or do something a little bit different with it. But we have different tools you could use to do this. Remember I told you scoring? Scoring is how we join two pieces. So scoring is making little kind of cuts or scratches into it, little marks. I'm not going very deep. Okay, so I'll do a little bit there, and I'm going to do a little bit where the bottom is. Anytime we join two pieces of clay, we have to score it, and you could use a different tool, whatever kind of works best for you. And I'll do the same thing on my handle. Now, this is my favorite stuff. It is called slip. It is clay and water mixed together. And so it works like a glue. So I'm going to get a little bit of that out. I'm going to get a little bit of that out and put it, just dab it on those parts that I just scored so it's working like glue. And then this is really important. I have to push it and join it. Mine is a little bit like a heart shape, half of a heart. The next thing you can do is kind of change the shape of it. If you want to adjust anything, you can use your tools and start to decorate. Now, the decorating you can do before or after you attach your handle. I could even draw shapes on my handle or smooth. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I could do more designs. I can draw or do a design with dots. So it's really up to you how you decide to decorate. The last thing on the bottom, this is very important. I need your name, not just your initials, because MM could be a lot of different people. So I'm going to put Miss B, but you also need to put your class. For example, we are 2S, so you'll put your name and 2S. Now, if you have a little bit of trouble, I'm not writing too hard because I don't want to cut into the clay. I have some kids that poke a hole when they're writing their name, so do it gentle. If you need help writing your name, who's here to help you? That's right. Okay. So then you'll bring these over to me.